Hi Capricorn, how are we today? Just doing our weekly reading, and this week we're actually doing the monthly reading. So looking ahead at December, seeing what is going on for you. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that support. It really does help the channel grow, so thank you so much. Today I do have quite a few decks with me, so we will be starting off with the Fortune Oracle. I also have here the Cosmic Insights Oracle as well as the Answer Oracle. And I do have two different Lenormand decks this week. We've got the Kawaii Lenormand as well as the Romantic Lenormand. Okay, so getting into it for you, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, splitting the month, start, middle, and end. What is going on for Capricorn in December? Start, middle, and end of December for Capricorn. Ooh, Capricorn. I like this energy for you. Seeing some cards we haven't seen for any other sign this month. Quite a lot of signs have had very similar energy this month, but yours seems very separate from the the entire collective. I'm gonna go with we have just had Pluto leave Capricorn. Capricorn sort of really coming out into their own at the moment. So looking into the future, we're looking at some good years ahead, Capricorn. So hopefully you're all sort of starting to feel that. The start of December, we do have the goals card. So you've got to love a card that's got gold coins on the front straight away, yeah? Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. Amazing energy, Capricorn. All progress you're making is positive. Personal goals will be achieved. Clarify this energy for Capricorn for the start of December. Personal goals for Capricorn. Progress is positive. Ooh. I'm definitely seeing an interesting storyline coming through here, Capricorn. The first two cards I've got clarifying that energy. We have the Heart and the Ship. So pretty straightforward. We're moving forwards with personal goals around love. Regardless of whether that's romantic love or, it could also be platonic love. It could be doing what you love, self-love, those sorts of goals, all sorts of those sorts of sort of related to love coming through, moving forwards in a loving aspect for yourself, for others around you, for money if that's what you love, for doing what you love and really coming from your heart center rather than so much headspace stuff. We do see you making progress, moving forwards quickly when it comes to matters of the heart. And like I said, the matters of the heart is going to be a little bit different for each and every person. That's those personal goals, the things that you love the most in your life. And for some of us, that's going to be work, career. Some of us, that's going to be, romantic love. And others of us, that's going to be more along the lines of platonic love or self-love. So we're definitely seeing progress with that aspect for you. So, whatever that's resonating the strongest for you. I am picking up that for a couple of you, it's multiple aspects. It's kind of this energy of, the more that you love yourself and the more that you move forward with self-love, the more that romantic love comes along, the more that career love, you flourishing in that aspect. So we're definitely seeing some really positive energy moving forwards from the heart space. For some of you, it could definitely be the love of being able to travel and sort of get moving, create distance between yourself and, something that may have hurt you in the past. I am seeing at the middle of the month here, there is an ending that is being mentioned in your reading today, because the next card I do have here is the Coffin, which does talk about an ending that usually brings a new beginning, a death and then a rebirth, which is definitely backed up in the middle of the month with this Phoenix energy, okay, rising from the ashes. So we can't rise from the ashes unless something has burnt to a crisp to begin with. So we're definitely seeing something that's come to a close, something that has ended in your life. And for some of you, it's going to be very linked up with this moving forward lovingly type energy. So for some of you, it may be, closing the door on a past connection that has, held you back from moving towards love in positive kind of ways here. For others of you, it's kind of like, putting an end to the way that you've spoken to yourself and moving forward, rising from the ashes and loving yourself in a brand new kind of a way. That Phoenix energy, be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. So we do see that period of crisis and that ending being referenced here. I do feel that for a lot of you that ending has already happened before December starts. I will ask for some clarity here as well, but we're definitely seeing that, it's the knowledge that goals will be achieved and that you are entering into renewal after this ending. So it's kind of like your heart, whatever your heart has been set on in the past, and you had some, heartbreak of some sort, whether it be within your own self, a connection within work, those sorts of things. We're definitely seeing a renewal and a hope for the future being better and brighter than what has gone before, is what I'm kind of picking up here. So I do just want to look into that ending for you, Capricorn. What is that ending regarding this Coffin energy, the Phoenix and Coffin energy for Capricorn? Can I please get one for, what that is about specifically? And then one for the renewal, and where does that take Capricorn? The rebirth and renewal. So one for the death and one for the rebirth energy, please. That's very interesting. The death of the situation, you were stuck, okay? We have the anchor coming through as the death, the ashes that you're rising from, okay? So you were very stuck, feeling very weighed down by something. It was kind of like, it was very reliable burden, so to speak, but it was holding you back, holding you down, stopping you from jumping on that ship and moving forward. As you can kind of see that, the anchor and the ship do have that connection where we drop the anchor so that we know that we can make it through the storm. But what happened is this anchor, it stayed there even after the storm had sort of gone and you're ready to set sail again. That anchor was still there. So it was important for you to, lift that anchor out of the sand and move on, get back up on that ship and set sail off into, future energy here. So I'm just kind of feeling that for a lot of you that was stuck kind of energy. And it was kind of, with the anchor does also talk about reliability and durability. So it feels like it was something that, you kind of relied on that holding you back. And it was kind of a very durable, more kind of long-term energy, something that had been holding you back for a while. Okay, and that has now come to an end. Whether the situation itself has actually ended or whether we're just seeing a transformation is kind of yet to be seen, because, the interesting thing about the Coffin and that Phoenix energy, especially together, is that, sometimes the Coffin can be, rather than being a death of something and then a rebirth into something completely brand new, especially with the Phoenix, it can just be a transformation of something. Because the Phoenix, it's one thing. It's a phoenix before it dies, and it's a phoenix when it rises. So I do kind of feel here for a lot of you, this is actually very linked energy, and it's more so a transformation rather than an outright ending and then something completely brand new. I'm not really feeling that the brand new is brand new. I feel like it's something that is just a transformed version of something that was holding you back in the past. So it's not going to hold you back as much anymore, because it's a new version. It's like if this was a person and this was a love thing. This person is completely new to you. Like, it's like you've met a brand new person, even if it's the same person. They've just transformed in some heavy kind of way here. The rebirth energy, the rising energy, we have the Tower, which is very interesting because the Tower does talk about, generally someone from your past or a foundation that has been laid already. So once again, I am getting more along the lines of transformative energy rather than a total brand new energy there. The Tower can talk about a few different things. It can talk about, a transformation within the way that you isolate yourself from others, especially when it comes to love and achieving your goals. This is kind of the energy of, if you're someone who has worked alone your whole entire life, and then we see this transformation, and all of a sudden you're relying on a foundation of support. You're not isolating yourself anymore. That's what's transforming, is the isolation that you have felt in the past. So that definitely could be for love as well, that, that you the way that you're, the transformation of isolation within your own self. Transformation of authoritative energy, traditional type energy. It can talk about quite a few things here. For some of you, it can talk specifically about, somebody from your past, somebody maybe older than you for some of you here as well, somebody from your foundation, or it talks about, building a new foundation, transforming the foundation, and, or using the foundation to build a brand new tower. Because sometimes, sometimes the Tower card, it can link a little bit with the Tower from Tarot, where, you need that tower to smash down into smithereens so that you can rebuild it, stronger, better. So for some of you, that may be more along the lines of this transformation that's happening here. But like with the Tower being the rebirth energy, you can be kind of guaranteed one way or another that the rebirth energy is strong, tall energy. Okay, it's strong. It's got it's not like, for some reason I'm getting the three little pigs. It's not a tower made of straw. It's not a tower made of wood. It's a tower made of stone and brick. Brick by brick, you've fought for every little brick that you put into this tower, and now you're seeing it, rising up so strong and tall and formidable in your life. The new version of this is stronger, more formidable than what it was before. Because before it was just holding you back and keeping you stuck, whereas now it's providing a strong foundation of support and changing any isolation that you have felt with that, being held back, stuck kind of energy. Isolation can, we see this particular anchor shipwrecked on a beach. So you previously maybe were feeling very isolated here. Very interesting, because it's still not really telling me specifically what this is about for you, Capricorn. The end of December, we do see the fire energy, which says, let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. So we're definitely seeing this renewal energy, this fiery energy, the phoenix and the fire. There's a lot of passion and desire linked in with fire energy here. Renewal is the key word that keeps coming up for you here. At the start of the month, it's kind of like you're going to get there. And then at the middle and the end of the month, it's like you're feeling that renewal starting to occur. And you may not actually be there yet, but it's kind of like taking the first few steps to knowing that you are definitely getting to your goals here. So it's really a very personal thing here, Capricorn, as to, what are your goals? What is it that you love? If you're asked what do you love the most in life, what are the things that you feel the strongest about? Because that's probably what we're seeing this relating to for you individually. But it is a collective message. So of course it's bringing the messages through in a very collectively general kind of a way here. Anything else Capricorn needs to know about this energy for December, please? I kind of feel like the need for, reassurance for Capricorn here. Any reassurance or anything else Capricorn needs to know? We have healing from the past in the hidden energy on the bottom of the deck there. We do have the birds, conversations, but being careful what you say. We have the fox energy there, being very smart and intelligent about how you approach conversations in regard to this situation. Focusing on what you need to get out of the situation. You need to survive the situation. Okay, so but that's a lot of intelligence and saying what needs to be said, doing what needs to be done. Even if sometimes with the fox it can be a little bit shifty. So sometimes it's like you're saying what needs to be said, but you're not saying that other stuff that doesn't need to be said. Even though it's there, you know that that's not going to help the situation. That's not going to help you out in the situation. So there's no point in saying it. So you be very crafty and clever about what exactly you're saying here. It's a bit of car salesman energy there. You're selling. You're using your conversation skills here to sell the thing that's going to sell yourself and sell the thing that's going to get you the best results here. Focusing on those things rather than focusing on the bad things. We do also have the stars. Heading towards your wishes being granted here, Capricorn. So this is definitely something that you love, something that you do wish for, that you have desired. Probably, that has, been in your energy for quite a while, but you've kind of felt stuck in that, held back by that. And now we're seeing that, it's kind of this energy of if you play your cards right, which you're a Capricorn, so I have no doubt that you're going to be able to do this. All your wishes come true. There's a reason to hope. There's a reason to have optimism here. All right. We'll have a look at career specifically and see if anything's coming out directly in regard to work, career, and finances for you, Capricorn. Work, career, and finances for Capricorn in December. Job, career, and finances for Capricorn in December. Some assistance will make you succeed. Don't be afraid to ask for help achieving these goals. Asking for support, giving your time, your love, your energy to the people that can help you along this journey here, Capricorn. Hold no doubt in your mind. Don't It's very hard energy here. Don't doubt yourself with this. Especially, like I said, with the change to the way that you see isolation and feeling very isolated, that, some assistance will make you succeed. So you can't do this alone. Don't doubt the help that you're given along the way, because it is there to help you. This is beyond your control. We're seeing here as well, with this little explorer looking at the mountain there. So the mountain is generally, refers to Capricorn, but it also talks about delays, blockages, struggles, obstacles. So if there are any things popping up, it's kind of like there's nothing you need to do here, Capricorn. It's going to sort itself out one way or another. Certain parts of this are beyond your control. It feels as though there's it's got to do with this assistance making you succeed here. So certain things need to be in the control of others. You can't do this alone. There's other people or another person involved here for a lot of you, especially when it comes to, career and finances. It's kind of a little bit here of, don't doubt it, that it's going to work out fine. We do see you reaching your goals, and we do see you succeeding here, but you do need to sort of release a little bit of that Capricorn control, and allow people to help you, delegate, and just try to take it as it comes kind of energy. You are progressing, okay? That there's an end in sight, Capricorn. It's just, you need to understand that, you can't do everything yourself. Sometimes we do need something beyond to help us. So for some of you that's talking about things like, this is beyond your control. It's like, once you've done your part of the project and you pass it off to the managers, it's up to the managers to, pass it back on to the next man, then the boss or whatever. So it's something like that for a lot of you, that it's like beyond your level of expertise or your skill set or something like that. With your career stuff, it's like, that's maybe why you're needing to ask for help with certain thing, because it's like, if you, for example, if you're in a certain job and then, something comes through and you need accounting help and you're not trained as an accountant, well, don't put yourself in there and try to do it all. You need an accountant to do the accounting. That's what their job is. That, don't be afraid to ask others for assistance when you do need it. So that there's certain parts that may be beyond your control, things like that, where you do need some sort of external help. So very interesting, Capricorn. But we'll have a look at love and romance as well. Capricorn, what's going on for Capricorn in December with love and romance? Love and romance for Capricorn in December. Once again, give it time, Capricorn. Everything in divine timing, let things flow. So, we did see that this is beyond your control with the work stuff, and we do see that you're sort of on the right path here when it comes to love, and it's just a matter of giving it some time, allowing things to just flow naturally. Okay, give it time. We also see love spell. You've been bewitched. So I do feel for a lot of you, this is someone brand new entering into your energy here, because we also see the date night, or new as in renew, like we saw the renewal energy earlier. Get ready to be wined and dined with our date night card. So whoever you've been bewitched by, they're going to actually make effort towards you here, Capricorn. I do just want to clarify that for Capricorn. Who are we seeing here for Capricorn in love and romance in December? What does Capricorn need to know about love and romance for December? The hidden energy on the bottom, we do see a lot of positive energy hidden in the energy. So we've got reciprocal energy, like time, love, energy. We've got the stars, wishes coming true. We've got the key for success. We do have the tower hiding behind that as well. So as we did see with that energy before, the tower coming through as part of that renewal energy, which I think that was interesting because, when I've asked for this clarity here, we do have the coffin energy. So there is a transformation, an ending that's bringing about a new beginning. The new beginning is leading you to choices in love. You need to decide maybe between more than one person here, Capricorn. You maybe need to decide, has this person transformed enough? I am picking up for some of you, this has got to do with someone that you already know. I keep getting that renewal, reconciliation type stuff coming through here. So for some of you, you're having to decide, like, do I trust this transformation? Do I, yes, we're seeing the transformation. We're seeing the ending that's brought about a new beginning. But do I trust the new beginning? And do I decide to follow the new beginning's path? Or do I choose a brand new path altogether? But you're being given the option of free will here, Capricorn. The crossroads really does talk about free will. So you're free to choose. If if there's too much history between you and someone, you don't need to choose them, regardless of how much they've transformed. You can choose a brand new path here altogether. We do have the anchor coming through as well. So we did see that up there with that coffin energy as well. So I feel as though that's part of what's making your decision for you is you're deciding, do I continue somewhere where I've been feeling stuck, or you're kind of choosing between, you're choosing which side of the anchor you're feeling here. Are you feeling the anchor is stuck, holding you back, or are you choosing to feel that the anchor is reliable? It's kind of like, better the devil I know. Even though it's a transformed version of the devil, do I take the dependable, reliable option that I already have right here, or do I choose a brand new path for myself because that option is, feeling stuck, feeling held back into that same option? So I do feel as though, and there's also that message here of the anchor, choosing this anchor. Because this particular deck, the anchor says festina lente, which is like progressing slowly and carefully. I can't recall where I've written the exact phrasing, but I have written it somewhere or other. I can't find it now. I have no idea where I wrote it now. I must have written it somewhere else. But yeah, it's I can't remember the exact phrasing, but it's like moving ahead slowly, okay, and carefully. But the anchor can also sometimes talk about, you have the free will here to decide, is this person part of my ship? Because, I do sometimes get that reference with the anchor as well. The, part of the crew, part of the ship, out of the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, where they kind of grow into the ship. And we all know that a lot of the time that anchor is a safe harbor message. A lot of people have anchor tattoos. This person may even have an anchor tattooed on them, and you're deciding whether you stick with the anchor. Which version of the anchor are you sticking with? moving ahead slowly with this person, or choosing a brand new path altogether. You've got the free will to decide here, Capricorn. We also have the birds as well, so it's going to take a lot of conversation. Either way, there's some deep conversations, and I feel like that's why we're seeing give it time. Give it time, allow things to just flow a little bit more naturally. You have the free will to decide, but you don't have to decide straight away. You can choose how slowly you walk down that path. You can take careful, measured steps rather than rushing on in. Okay, but that's what we've got for you today, Capricorn. I hope that resonated for some of you there. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all again soon.